This is amazing. This is a Luna moth larva spinning its, I guess you would say, web. In the back is one of those hairy moths that we caught. They're actually the most poisonous moth in the United States. It'll turn into a, what's that called? Look at that. He's ready to pupate, and he's just making this web. He's just been spinning it back and forth, back and forth. He's so big. I don't know if you can see down in there. See his little face down in there? Oh yeah, it's the hairy one over here. If you could see it. It's a puss moth. It's kind of hard to see, but anyway, you saw it before. It's a puss moth. And it'll turn into I don't know the name of it's a Puss Caterpillar. The moth, it changes its name when it turns into a moth. But this is look at him. Just goes back and forth, making his web. Look at that. He's just going back and forth, making a pattern. I mean, he's probably going to do this for hours until he gets it just perfect. And then in the background, we got the Puss Caterpillar. Look at him going back and forth. I can't wait until he hatches and turns into a Luna moth. They're so beautiful. I just thought this was really neat. So apparently they're green when they're caterpillars, and when they're ready to pupate, they turn this dark pink or like a light red, maybe even a brownish color. And that's what this one is. I don't know if you can tell from the side there. I can't really tell. In the mason jar. Anyway, he's like really can't tell. Maybe you can tell down in there. It's kind of like a brownish, kind of red. See those little hairs sticking up off of him? Anyway, he was green at one time. Apparently, we found him when he was this color today, actually. But look at those, look at that web. Or the silk or whatever. I'm not very learned on this, but I'm just fascinated. It's just so neat. He just keeps going back and forth. Caterpillar on a mission. I'm sure I'm not using all of the correct terms for everything, but I did look it up because my kids and I, we really enjoy looking at these. What's he doing? He's like, how far am I coming? How am I doing? But you get the idea. It's pretty neat. So I'm going to try to post once the cocoon is finished. And he's just, or she, or it is just making a masterpiece, and it's just going to cook for a while and then change into something really beautiful. It's so big. It's so big. Like, how long is it? It's probably, I don't know, it might be 5 or 6 inches long. It's really long. And it's really fat. But it can scrunch right down to probably about an inch. So it's got a a lot of movement going. Just look at that. I don't have a professional camera. This is just my droid here, but I just think it's so fascinating. It just keeps going back and forth. It'd be neat if I had some music in the background, wouldn't it? But we're just going to be a little real today. Just going to be at home. People talking in the background. And then we got, what do we got Puss up here doing? What's he doing? What are you doing, Puss? You getting caught in your friend's web? He's got this web all over this jar. He doesn't seem too happy about it. He looks like a little... Oh, goodness. What is he doing? Don't ever touch one of these. Poison. He's like, leave me alone. I'll turn around. I don't know if he's looking for something either, if he's gonna make a cocoon here soon too. Ugh. What our little friend doing over here? He's just going to town. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry it's so wobbly. I'm not a professional. Look at it back and forth, back and forth. Wow. Oops. Isn't that amazing? Look at those little legs. Look like they've got claws on them, don't they? He's just gonna take over the whole jar. Like, excuse me, move out of the way. I got my big thing going on here. You can see there's the bottom of his body a little bit. He's bigboy.com. Get it. Oh. You see that? He's pulling it over him like a blanket. He's like, I just made this silk quilt and I'm just gonna wrap myself up. Don't mind if I do. Oh, wow. And he's still spinning it. Just keeps going over and over. I know you guys can see. You're not like... that coming out of his mouth. Wow. Man, this is amazing. I wonder how long it's going to take him to do this. He's been working on this for probably a couple hours. I mean, in all.